Well, hello everybody. This is one of my favorite spots to go to. I love being on top of these parking garages and overlook the water. Oh, it's a great day. That's why I came out here first. I had someone ask me if I wanted to do like a how to prepare for the MSF course. Easiest thing I can tell you is learn where your friction zone is and how to manipulate it, how to learn how to use it just right, because they're going to teach you from, like, if you got good instructors, they're going to teach you like you've never even seen a bike before. They're going to teach you where all the stuff's at, you know, what the engine kill switch does, everything. But the main important thing, this is what I was telling my buddy before he took his course. I helped him with his start up his bike, and the best thing you can do is put it in first gear, find an open parking lot kind of like this, and learn where your friction zone is. Keep your hand on your brake just to learn where it's at. Let it go forward, stop, let it go, and just, you know, keep working that. Then after you know, like, all right, I know where my friction zone at, then get there, add in a little throttle, and let it just start going, and just let the idle kind of take you in first gear. I mean, because I can try to tell you how to counter steer and stuff like that. I was like, but they're really going to tell you how to do that, and you're going to ease into it. You're going to be doing it like 5-10 miles an hour of just regular steering, and then they're going to make you do like 15 and really start, you know, learning what counter steer is. Drop the visor. But I mean, after that, I mean, learning the friction zone is gonna be your best bet of ever learning how to ride a motorcycle, because every motorcycle has a friction zone unless you get one of those automatic motorcycles, which I can't help you there. I really can't. I know it's a button and you push it, you go up, you go down, and that's it. And then even then, whenever they're trying to show you, oh, the friction zone. We had someone there in a scooter, and she had some issues. Little tunnel love here. But I mean, if you can, practice with your bike before you go on the friction zone. That's going to be your biggest thing. And learn how to do the slow, you know, where you're just balancing the bike and you're just gas, clutch, brake, you know. It's called a slow crawl. But just learn how to do that. And that'll be your biggest thing. We'll see if we can get some good tunnel sounds for y'all. My cement's kind of slick, so I don't want to go too fast in here. The other day I was in here and I had some footage, and I was trying to get some car alarms to go off. I couldn't get any. I did the timing retard mod on my bike. So I've got a little bit more power in second and third gear, up to certain speeds, of course, but it has helped out a lot. Yeah, that's such good sound. I love it. We'll give it a nice good, yeah! You gotta love it. Very good sounding. No alarm set off. Kind of sad. Oh, so how has everybody's week been? I probably will post this tomorrow. or tonight, depending on how good my editing goes. And I can feel the GoPro pulling on my helmet. I wish I could have stuck it on the front, but I couldn't find any of the curved one wouldn't fit. And I was like, fuck, that's where I wanted it. It was right here at the bottom, at the front. And I was thinking, man, this is gonna be nice. I'm gonna have it right here where y'all can see everything I look at. I had to keep my head up a little bit more, but it still would have been nice. No, not even plausible. Alright. So, again, on the footage that I accidentally deleted, I talked about the MSF. It was well, for us it's the military sport bike course. I don't know if they actually have a regular sport bike course, but it went into a lot of high-speed turns and getting in and leaning. Like whenever you go into a lane up and forward on the bike and you crank your elbow in, and you actually get the bike to sit up a little bit more so you can get more cornering out of it. And it looked like, I think it was 15 degrees, but if you think about it, if you're in a corner and you're like that and you're not at the edge of your tire and you need to crank it down more to get in a sharper turn, there's that 15 degrees more play. And so, I mean, what else could you want? To know that, you know, hey, I've got more tire to lay down on if I need to. You know, because the minute you hit the edge of that tire and you've gone past your lean max, it's just going to come out from underneath you. Tits over ass. I have the right of way, you dumbass. You could have waited. Whatever. You're handicapped. Probably mentally. He's hanging halfway out his Jeep. That's the only reason I'd have a Jeep, because I'd be like, I used to do that with my dad's Bronco, hang my feet out. Then I think I had a rock hit it, and I was like, ah, fuck. My dad was like, you're not gonna do that again, are you? I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Now that I'm an older kid, I can do what I want, whether it hurts or not. Oh, the beach is beautiful. There's some people sitting out here. We got a little wave today. I guess the wind coming off the Gulf giving us some waves today. Oh, I would live in one of these houses if I could. Fuck the storms. Fuck, you know, these are high enough at least that, you know, you don't really have to worry about water damage. I've never seen the wall really get over that seawall. But I like that house, and I really like this house. That one, not bad, but I don't like the color. I'd have to paint that, and I don't care for stucco. That's another thing, is I don't really care for, yeah, stucco. That's disgusting. And it's like a seafoam color. So in the Air Force, the two main paint colors that you'll see shit colored is sand, olive green, or seafoam. Seafoam. Like, that's the only reason that whole color is made, is because it's made for the Air Force or for the military, because they're going to paint it for corrosion control. It's going to be seafoam. It's not going to be anything other that's even close to being pretty. It's going to be like a tan color or seafoam green. It's awful. One of these was for sale before. I don't remember which. I think it was the big seafoam colored one, because they were still rebuilding it. But I mean, I love going. Like I said, this is like my favorite spot to just ride down. Summer, winter, fall. I mean, there's always someone out here. Every now and then they'll have volleyball tournaments. I've seen a lot of people park here and they'll run the beach, which if you run the beach and that bridge, it's roughly 6 miles. I used to do it all the time. Aw, letting the grandkids play. Should be in school. Hey. Sexy. No. she's alright. Oh. We'll get a view of the beach as we come back around. I don't know if I'm going to go up Porter or take the shortcut and go up Government and do a little bit more topic on moto vlogging, or another topic for the moto vlog. Yeah, I'll turn around here. I don't want to turn around up in that gravel area. And the box is all right. The other thing with the MSF course is you have to look where you're going. You can't have your eyes on the ground. You have to have your head up. I mean, they'll tell you they'll do this, or you know, they'll do it. Well, they basically patting underneath their chin, and they're telling you to pick your head up. You want your head up and your eyes up. You want to see where you're going, because if not, you're just going to put the bike down, and you don't want to put your bike down. Whether it's a loaner or whatever, because then you fail, and then you're out your money if you pay for the bike, pay for the course, and then you got to deal with fixing your bike as well. So don't get shafted. Since the summer's over, alright, good topic right here. Since the summer's over with, this fucking dick's parked halfway in the fucking street. Oh. Alright, since the summer is basically over with, best movie of the summer. See, now, to me, it comes down to two movies. It really does. Fast and Furious, or Superman. And those are two tough movies to go between, because you know, one's action superhero movie and the other's just a straight up action, you know, you love the adrenaline type movie. Sadly, I think I have to go with Fast and Furious, because they're bringing in Jason Statham in the next one. Oh, I can't fucking wait. That is going to be a movie right there. And I think they're going all the way to 9. So, you know, now they're going into Han's death. Whatever. I just can't wait for Jason Statham. I really can't. Mason DeLue. There's some good little ritzy places here in Ocean Springs. The best one's the beer store coming up. Yes, I am a motorcycle and I'm not letting you go through it. So, I mean, post what movie you think was the best of the summer. Because, I mean, honestly, and Superman is right there too. I mean, it's not like it's a blowout. It is right there. And for a good notable third, Two Guns. Two Guns was such a good movie. After that, there wasn't really any movies that I'd have to say even were worth, you know, being a top 3 contender. Riddick was good, but the ending lacked. So I'm not a big scary movie, so I don't normally throw scary movies in there. And if they're good, I'll watch them. But I normally wait for scary movies to go out on DVD, because that's the only time I can really go watch them. Wife doesn't care for them. Other than that, I mean, I hope I'm hitting topics you guys like to listen to, because it's kind of boring, you know, if you're watching a video and you're like, man, I don't really care about movies. I mean, you know, if you don't care about movies, it's fine. Personally, I like movies. And I mean, it's my vlog, so we'll talk about what I like. Unless you post a topic saying, hey, you know, I want you to post something about this. You know what I did for one of you, I posted, or I talked about the course and how to prepare for it. If you haven't done the course, friction zone is going to be one of your biggest things, and keeping your eyes and head up, not looking at the ground, because that's going to fuck you all kinds of up. And she was on her phone. How fucking rude was that? I mean, I don't even think she stopped. Sushi. Who loves sushi? I do. I love sushi. There's a place over here to the right. If anybody ever comes this way, I'm gonna always, you know, if you like sushi, I'm gonna sell it to you, because it's all you can eat. And I mean, they say all you can eat, not all you can see, right? So I mean, it was like 10 of us, and we ate like fucking, I think it was close to 40 rolls. And we're not talking like, you know, regular rolls. We're talking like the specialty rolls that they charge like $20 something for. And all right, so I'm in second. I'll show you a little bit this mod. I mean it speeds the timing up, or gets it back up to normal, because I guess there's it's called a retard, timing retard, and it slows your timing down so that you don't get all your torque and power at the bottom to mid of second gear. So then you're just like, fuck, yeah. I mean, you're not like that unless you got a 250. I'm just kidding. I love the 250s and 300s. Would I own one? No, I honestly wouldn't. Would suggest anyone start out on one? No. I suggest you to start out on what you want. If you want to start out on a Gixxer 1000, I mean, fucking do it. I'm glad you got the cojones and the money to do it. I wouldn't. But I would suggest everyone look into, I mean, if you're going to use a daily rider and not just ride for fun all the time, you know, you're actually going to use it to commute back and forth to work, and you live semi-close to work, I suggest looking into, buy you a cheap, you know, gasoline bike or petrol bike, whichever you want to call it. Buy you a cheap one like this. This was like $2 grand, and I love it. It's got like almost 48,000 miles on it, and I've almost put 10 on it. I've almost put 10,000 in a year, in a little bit over a year, and I was gone for 6 months, 7 months. But look into an electric bike. Zero makes these really nice electric bikes, and I mean, if I could afford one right now, I would go buy one and push off buying a whole new bike, because that's probably be my little short second topic, is my next bike. And I'm bouncing between the Yamaha FZ09, which is a nice little 850 cc triple, or because I want to stay with my naked, right? Or if I want to spend a decent amount of money, I want to buy a Speed Triple R. 1000 cc's of pure, I want a fucking orgasm bike. After that, I mean, I can't really, I mean, I would want the S1000 RR or RN, which is the naked version of the bike. The naked version of the S1000 RR. And I mean, that'll be a pure adrenaline machine right there. Pure adrenaline driven. Other than that, I don't know really what to tell you. What I would get as a bike. I'm really happy with my 650. I really am. And the sad thing is, they never made the SV1000 a naked version. It was all the they were all sport versions. They had the fairings on them and stuff like that. Maybe I'll record a little bit longer and we'll see if we can find a dumbass cager of the quarter, or of the month, I mean. And then I'll paste it in somewhere. So, this is the end. Have a great journey. Have some good rides. If your weather's nice, go out, ride, be safe. Be very safe. Because the cagers, unless they grew up around motorcycles, they don't look for you. But be safe, ride safe, take care. What an idiot. There we have it. The dumbass cager of the month. Well, one of them. At least he's a candidate. He's got to be.